Edward Kenway is one of the best protagonists in the Assassin's Creed franchise. For me, that's because the Creed is something that saves him. The saying goes, no one is interesting until they've hit rock bottom. Ezio and Arno lost their fathers. Shay lost his faith. Edward Kenway lost everything. And he stands out to me because his journey is so profound and so transformative. He starts off as a desperate pirate, a man driven solely by personal gain. He's not interested in lofty ideals or noble causes. He wants loot, riches, and the thrill of adventure. He's wearing the assassin's clothes not because he believes in their creed, but because it's a means to an end. He's faking it, using the identity to get what he wants. So here's where it gets interesting. As Edward goes through his journey wearing those assassin's robes and playing the role, everything he loves starts to fall apart. He loses his friends, his family, everyone and everything he holds dear. The very life he thought he wanted turns into a nightmare. He gets beaten, enslaved, put in cages. He's pushed to the brink of despair. And it's in this crucible of loss and pain that Edward undergoes a true transformation. Edward turns to the Creed like someone seeing the light of God. It's not just a set of rules for him anymore, it becomes his salvation. He sees the value in the principles he once mocked. The Creed gives him purpose beyond himself, a way to make sense of his suffering and to rise above his past mistakes. It's through this pain and loss that Edward becomes truly noble. He dedicates himself to the Creed not out of a sense of duty, but out of a deep personal conviction born from his own suffering. It's interesting because he starts off as an excellent pirate, and maybe he even thinks the pirate code is something of worth and value. But being an excellent pirate ultimately gets you nothing. Edward comes to realize that even if you're sitting on a mountain of treasure, he's all alone up there. So from Pirate Creed to Assassin's Creed, to me, is an incredible story. That's what makes Edward Kenway such a compelling protagonist. He starts off as the self-serving rogue and becomes a man of principle, someone who genuinely believes in and fights for the Creed. I love Edward Kenway.